Hi guys, happy Monday. It's Kristen with SoulSecrets. I just wanted to do a quick check-in for the Divine Masculine. I was kind of feeling like this urgency to do a reading, so I went ahead and did one. I pulled some cards, so now I'll go into the reading. Oh, did not mean for that to happen. That was weird. Anyway, um, yeah, so I decided today to actually switch sides in my room. So this is my healing room. You guys are probably familiar with seeing my tapestry with the big tree, which is on the actually other side of the room. But yeah, I felt like switching it up today, so I'm now showing you the other side of my room. So I got some like essential oils in the background there. I got some protection sprays, um, some sprays to raise vibration. And yeah, my singing bowl, you can see probably in the corner there with the little bear that I got for Valentine's Day one year. Um, but yeah, so I got some crystals there, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Just felt like switching it up. Um, so yeah, I did want to mention something too. For those of you that do readings or are new to doing readings, um, something that's helped me, and I see a lot of people doing this on YouTube, where they have like an altar set up, which is really cool. Hopefully I can do that one day with a better setup here, a better camera and everything. I'd like to have more of like, have an actual, well, I have my altar cloth here now, but I want to have like an actual like place to sit at where I can do my readings and I can surround myself with like crystals and candles and things like that and incense. So definitely recommend doing that kind of stuff. It really helps you just tune into spirit. One thing that's very helpful is you can light a white candle. Okay. Yeah, it definitely should be white because you want to connect with spirit, okay, and that is represented by a white candle. Another thing too, and it's interesting because I did a reading for myself one day, and spirit likes to give me messages on how I can like improve my life and things I can do to like help my readings or help uh, improve certain things, right? So I actually had this come through the cards one day where they told me to use my selenite ball. So ever since then, I've pretty much been using it every single time. Another good thing about a selenite ball, okay, well, it does connect you with higher realms, okay, but it also is really good for anxiety. So if any of you guys have anxiety, um, buy yourself a selenite ball, okay? And I found this has helped me. Like, there's been times where, because I have anxiety, not so much anymore, but I've overcome a lot of that. But I used to have it really bad, and I would wake up in the middle of the night, and I still occasionally do this, but not very often. And I'd feel like extreme like panic and anxiety in my body, just like overwhelmed and just very, very anxious. So I'd grab my selenite ball and I'd hold on to it and just like lay in bed for like half an hour. And it actually really, really helped me. It literally like sucks the anxiety out of your body. It's a really good not a conductor. It like I don't know how to explain it, but it like pulls whatever, it plays with energy, right? So it like pulls energy out or something like that. So yeah, and obviously too, selenite can be used for cleansing your cards. So if you put like a piece of selenite, like maybe a wand, because the ball's not really going to stay on your card, right? Unless you go like that. But if you have like a big deck of cards, you can like put your selenite stick on top, just leave it for like couple hours or something, and then take it off, and it will actually cleanse your deck. So it's got a lot of different, um, it's very versatile that way. Like you can use it for a lot of different purposes. The other thing too, which is good to connect with angels, is a crystal called celestite. So this is kind of like a blue type crystal, and it's very well, this one's like in a raw form, so it's not really smooth, but it's still very nice. And I don't know, I just feel the need to use it today, so I just pulled it out and I'm gonna put it here next to my cards. All right, so let's go into the reading. Hopefully this ball doesn't move anymore, or I might have to move it. Okay, so I didn't really ask any specific questions when I first pulled the cards out. I kind of just wanted to see what would come up. Sometimes I like to do that. And then I started asking questions later on, you know, after I pulled some more cards. But I like to tend to do that, you know, so that the reading isn't always directed in the way that I want it to. I like to see what spirit comes out with and just kind of go from there. So, oh wow, is it ever windy out? I'm gonna shut my window. I figured I'd open it because I'm pretty hot right now, but it's making way too much noise. So hopefully you guys were able to hear all that I just said. All right. So I got the King of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. So automatically, right off the bat, I'm really seeing that the Divine Masculine does want a new, he wants a reunion. He wants to take action. He wants to come forward. You know, he wants to offer you something in the physical world, okay? He actually wants to make a move towards you. That's what his intention is, okay? And what his goal is he wants to bring you his cup. Okay, we have the Knight of Cups here. Definitely wants to give you his cup of love, right? So he really wants to come towards you, offer you love, okay? And he does. He wants giving and receiving, okay? He wants the Six of Pentacles. You know, he wants an equal exchange. He wants balance in the connection and balance with his feminine, okay? He wants to be able to give to her and he wants to receive from her. So there's that exchange going on, okay? And that balance too. He doesn't want to be unbalanced. He doesn't want to fight. He wants to actually, you know, be on the same page with her, be able to give that exchange, okay? And have that trust in the connection. Yeah, like he wants to support each other. He definitely wants to support you and he wants your support, okay? So he wants to be able to, you know, have that relationship with you, okay? That relationship based on trust, that relationship based on give and take, okay? That relationship based on equality. And yeah, that's what he's really wanting. He's wanting to come into union and into balance. And there he is. There's the Divine Masculine represented as the King of Wands. So this could also be a fire sign. Okay, this could have to do with some of you out there that their Divine Masculine is a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Okay. But it doesn't have to be, but keep that in mind. This could be a message for you. All right. No, I initially when I seen this, I thought he was going to make a move right away, okay? I really got that, okay, this is right around the corner here. He's going to be making a move towards the feminine. But I pulled some more cards and I'm seeing that there's actually going to be a waiting period, okay? I know none of you guys like to hear that. It's all about the waiting, right? The waiting game. Long wait in between unions usually. Um, so yeah, so there's this waiting period. Okay, like this woman here, she's pregnant. Okay, there's a waiting period for the baby to develop. Okay, before she can birth the baby. So there's definitely a waiting period where the masculine is taking care of certain things, certain essentials in his life. There's this period of restraint where he's not making a move, even though he may want to. I've been noticing a lot because I've been doing some readings for myself too, and there's like this constant back and forth energy with the masculine where he's thinking of coming forward one day and then another day he's like, no, I'm not going to do that. Like it's this constant back and forth energy. Okay, so it's like he can't fully make a decision, or even if he does make a decision, he can't get himself to actually take the action towards it. Okay, so there's a lot of uncertainty there, a lot of back and forth, and that's why you're not hearing from your masculine. Because, like I said, even if he's in the state where he does want to come towards you, he's holding back. Okay, he's having days where he's feeling almost like the complete opposite. Like I don't want to come towards her, or right now is not the right time, or his fears are taking him over, and so he stops himself. Yeah, so there's a period of right timing here. There's a period of right timing when the masculine is going to return, okay? So, yeah, right now, all you can do is really wait, okay? I definitely feel like for a lot of you, the feminines have done what they can, and I feel that it's up to the masculine now to take the action, okay? I don't think it would be necessarily a good thing for the feminine to reach out in most cases. I do feel that the masculine needs to learn the lessons and take matters into his own hands whenever he's ready, okay? Because he's going through a period of healing right now, okay? And a lot of transformation and changes are happening in the masculine. Then I further got another card here. I further clarified the waiting with obstacles. So, yes, the masculine does feel that this has been a very rocky journey. Okay, this has been ongoing now. This has been ongoing. Okay, for some of you for a very long time. There's been a lot of ups and downs. Okay, a lot of rough waters along the way. This journey seems to be never ending. You can't get to your destination. Okay, so there's a lot of obstacles that have happened, a lot of obstacles in the way in this connection, and that need to be resolved. Okay, it's created a lot of frustration for both the feminine and the masculine, and a lot of difficulties. Okay, and feelings of hopelessness. You know, is this connection gonna work out? Is it not? Okay, are we gonna get to the stage where we come into union? Okay, there's been a lot of struggles here, a lot of setbacks and discouragement in the connection, in the journey. And yeah, this is, it's still, we're in that waiting phase, right? A lot of you are in that waiting phase right now. So I asked what other obstacles are interfering in the connection, okay? And on the divine feminine side, okay, divine feminine can be very defensive. Okay, there's a lot of divine feminine can be very defensive of her masculine at times. Okay, and she's doing that to protect herself and protect her heart. Okay, so you know, even if the masculine has come towards her, or you know, like in the past or anything like that, there's been times where she's gotten defensive with him, okay, and she's um, pushed him away, okay? You know, she's really pushed him away at times. For some of you as well, you could be in a third-party situation. Okay, so there could be another male figure in your life that you have either a commitment with or, you know, just a long-term relationship. Okay, you could be married, you might not be, but there could be somebody else in the picture, and that could be another obstacle for the masculine to try and overcome. So not only is he getting this defensiveness from his feminine, but he's also possibly dealing with a third-party situation here. Another obstacle that's caused issues, caused some problems in the journey, okay, is the Six of Cups. So yes, he's you know, he's tried several times. He's tried to give his cup to the feminine, okay? There's been several attempts here, okay? A lot of nostalgia, a lot of past history between the two. And every time, you know, there's always been an obstacle. There's been an obstacle that's prevented them from, you know, getting to this harmonious union, okay? So there's always been something to cause distance between them, okay, and cause, you know, them not coming together, basically. So yeah, so those are like many obstacles that are interfering here with the connection, okay, that need to be released or let go of. We need to take a new approach. A new cycle needs to happen here. If there's another masculine in the connection with the feminine, okay, if she's in a relationship, this person needs to be eliminated, okay, in order for new energy to come in, okay? Something needs to be let go of. This person may need to be let go of, okay? But follow your intuition on that. Don't do it because I'm saying to do it. This is just what's coming through the cards, okay? And yeah, she needs to let her walls down. She needs to get out of that defensive energy, okay? Of, you know, pushing him away and punishing him in some sort of way, okay? Only you are going to know what you do to push your masculine away, okay? So maybe that needs to be released now. Maybe that wall needs to come down. Maybe it's time. Okay. Now, I got some more information on what's going on with the masculine right now, okay? In his own personal space, his own environment. And I pulled the card of development, okay? Which is, it reminds me of the Wheel of Fortune. You know, usually circles or, you know, wheels indicate a beginning and an end, a cycle, okay? Big changes on the horizon. Excuse me. Okay. But here it's saying there's a gradual progress. It says gradual progress, continuity, slowly but surely, adaptability, a time-honored approach. So again, the timing is coming up, okay? Everything happens in divine timing. For everybody's situation, it's different. For some of you, it may take a short amount of time before you come back into union, maybe weeks or months, okay? For some of you, it could take years, okay? So there's that gradual progress, changes that are happening at a slower pace, okay? Yeah, and the masculine is going through this period right now of having to adapt, okay? And I further clarified with another card from my Tayo Oracle. It says, darkening of the light. Remain a low profile, look inward first, caution and moderation, difficulties, self-protection, subdue your brilliance. So, yes, he wants to take a cautious and slow approach, okay? He's not wanting to rush in, okay? He doesn't want to end up in another cycle with his feminine where he's tried to rush in and, get things going and maybe acting a little impulsive, okay? So he's dealing with his own difficulties right now. He's really dealing with his ego, I'm feeling. Oops. And he's trying to avoid. There's this avoidance behavior going on of him, opening up to the light, okay? He's choosing to stay in this darkness right now. He's choosing to stay in this 3D energy, okay? Instead of opening himself up to the 5D, it's like he's in this avoidance behavior. He's trying to avoid it, and he's trying to hold on to the 3D so hard right now, okay? He's trying to hold on to his ego, his belief systems, okay? Oh, gotta move that. I knew that was gonna fall. So he's trying to hold on to everything he's known about himself growing up, all his belief systems, his thoughts, okay, his thought patterns, the negativity, okay, the blaming others, okay, and hiding behind that mask, not being his authentic true self, okay. Any behaviors that he's had that don't serve him, he's holding on to those. He's holding on to the actions that are not serving him in his life, okay? And he's holding on to these illusions. He's holding on to these illusions. And he's not being in his heart space, okay? Your heart center is your truth, okay? And he's just being in his head space, right? His head space is the ego, okay? And yeah, he's really trying to hold on to that self-image that he has of himself. Um, but you know what? It's really caused him a lot of suffering. It's caused him a lot of pain. And yeah, he's not able to get out of that mind space and open up to a higher level of consciousness. There's this resistance going on, this avoidance of that, okay? Even though it might be creeping in here and there, maybe even being around the feminine has opened him up to the spiritual, his spiritual self and his higher level of consciousness, okay? He's trying to avoid that. That's just what I'm seeing here. And you know what? It's creating this excess. It's really creating this extreme burden on him. Okay? He's feeling like this weight of the world on his shoulders. Okay? He's literally at his breaking point. He can't release all this baggage and this built up pain, and it's just all weighing him down. He's feeling very wounded, okay, and he doesn't know how much more he can take of this. He doesn't know how much more he can be in his current situation and inauthentic, okay? He's not able to deal with this any longer. Like I said, he's about to have a tower moment here. I'm really seeing that the tower is going to come right down, okay, very soon. If he keeps up this staying in his ego stuff, okay? And he's going to have to learn the hard way, you know? Yeah, he's going to have to change because he's not going to be able to avoid it anymore, okay? Because it's weighing very heavy on him. He's just feeling exhausted, um, you know, just stressed out, okay? So yeah, something he definitely needs to start um, looking at things differently. He needs to find ways to improve his life, okay? And quit putting the blame on other people. He needs to do more inner work, okay? And realize that, you know, a lot of the problems that stem in your outside world are a direct reflection of what is going on internally within yourself. So, a lot of people like to blame their outside circumstances for their problems, but the truth is that a lot of your problems are all inward, okay? And you create them. You create them. You manifest them. And it's a lesson. Like it's trying to teach you something. You know, it's trying to teach you what you need to change within yourself, okay, in order to improve your life and your perception of things, okay? So yeah, he's having that. He really needs to have that. I'm really feeling he needs to have that tower moment because he's just hanging on to dear life here. He's just hanging on to dear life, and it hasn't served him, you know. Because he hasn't gotten the things he wants in his physical reality. He hasn't gotten uh admiration from people. He hasn't necessarily reached his goals for a lot of them out there, okay? Um and he's creating this divide with him and other people, okay, because of his behaviors. He's causing this uh fight, not fight. He's causing this trying to think of the word here. He's burning bridges basically. He's burning bridges with other people and it's really starting to affect him. It's really starting to affect him internally. And what are we at here? Uh, I can't see the 27 minutes. Okay. This is going to be a long one today. That's all right. So, oh, here we go. I asked how he's feeling in his heart space about the feminine, and it came out loving self heart. Okay, so what this means, it says, how do you see yourself in love? Are you wanting to be put on a pedestal to be noticed, or are you ready to be seen as an equal partner? So I'm feeling in his heart space that he's not feeling like he's an equal partner for his divine feminine. He's not feeling that he can provide her with what she needs, okay? He can't offer her what he seems to deem acceptable, okay? So he's working on self-love right now. I'm definitely feeling like he's trying to work on self-love. Um, that's what needs to happen. He needs to work on his self-love in order to feel good enough. Okay, feel good enough for the divine feminine. Oops. I asked how he's feeling in his head space about the divine feminine, and I got the conflict card, the turning point, and marrying maiden. Okay, so definitely in his mind space, he's feeling very conflicted. Okay, there's been a lot of conflict in the connection between him and his feminine. There's been envy, there's been jealousy on maybe both parts. There's been stubbornness, there's been defensiveness, aggression, anger, sadness, okay, and fear. Definitely big time fear. Um, yeah, this has just created You know, they can't get along. Okay, there's this constant battle back and forth, right? There's people, they're being triggered, and they're not able to be on the same page with each other. Yes, they could come back and they could feel very in love and things could be good for a while, but then there's a point where they get into that state of being triggered again. And yeah, so what's been happening is there's this constant cycle that's been going on. It doesn't matter what they've tried, okay? There's been several attempts, different things that they've tried in order to come back together. However, they're still producing the same result. The cycle is going round and around and around, okay? The snake keeps catching his tail, all right? So yeah, he wants a turning point. Mentally, he wants a turning point with his feminine. He wants to have a return. He wants his feminine back in his life. He wants the start of a new cycle, and he doesn't want to end up in this energy where this constant loop keeps going round and round. Okay, it's all about right timing. We got timing that came up 3 times again in this reading. Okay, he wants regeneration with his feminine. He wants improvements. He wants to see concrete improvements, steady improvements in their connection. Okay. And I got another card here, the Marrying Maiden. It says a compromising situation, subordination, succumbing to seduction, manipulation, and low self-esteem. So I further clarified this card with a couple tarot, and I got the 3 of Swords and the Emperor. So the Emperor is definitely the divine masculine. I'm sensing that very much so. Okay. And what I'm getting here is he's been in this situation with the feminine. Okay. For some of you, this will resonate. For some, you won't. Some of you are in a committed relationship or married. Okay. And so it's like you're off limits from your masculine. Okay. This has created this barrier. Okay. This being stuck energy because you're stuck in your current relationship or marriage. Okay. And for some of you who aren't, you're still resisting. It's like some of you are punishing your masculine for breaking your heart. Okay. You're punishing him for all the nasty, crappy things he did to you. Okay. And you're heartbroken, or you've been heartbroken in the past, and you can't let that go for some reason. You can't let that resentment go, that heartbreak go. You're afraid to get hurt again. And this is, affecting the connection. This needs to be released. This needs to be let go of. You're chained to this. You're chained to this old energy here, okay, of him hurting you. Okay, and you're not letting it go. You won't open up to him. You won't freely give yourself to your masculine. Okay, that's how he feels. And, this breaks his heart too. This definitely breaks his heart too, that you won't freely give yourself to him. Okay, because he wants nothing more but to have you. But you're stuck in this energy. You're punishing him for the past, for some of you out there. And this is creating this heartbreak in your masculine. Okay. So, to finalize the reading, I'm going to do a message from the angels to see what they have to say about the connection. And then I'm going to proceed to a message from the divine masculine. So I pulled the card, Archangel Michael. It says, you're working very closely with this powerful archangel. So Archangel Michael is working very closely with the masculine and protecting and guiding him through this connection with his feminine. Now, I want to read the book because I did go into the book briefly, and it had some very good information, so I'm going to go ahead and read it. Where's this? Oh, okay. Okay, it says, you drew this card as validation of what you've already known or suspected. Archangel Michael is with you right now. Archangels are large and powerful non-denominational angels who watch over guardian angels and the earth's inhabitants. Michael, whose name means he who is like God, is the angel who eradicates the effects of fear, provides protection for you and your loved ones, and lends his courage and backbone in the face of your taking immediate action. So yeah, Archangel Michael is working with the divine masculine to eradicate his fears. Okay. He's also lending him courage and strength so that he can take action in the future and make the life changes necessary that he needs to make in his life in order to move forward with the divine feminine. All right. So, yes, he's also assisting him in finding his life purpose. And he can tell you what steps to take next on your spiritual path. So yeah, he's trying to work on awakening the masculine, awakening him and helping him ascend. It says, I'm just going to read the little prayer. It says, Archangel Michael, I call upon you now. Please lend me your sword and shield of peace and allow me to lean upon your strength and courage. Help me know and feel that I am safe and protected emotionally, physically, financially, energetically, and spiritually. Thank you. So yeah, he's definitely working with the masculine right now. And I'm going to pull a quick card from the masculine to the feminine. So this is going to be from the masculine's higher self to the divine feminine. All right, let me think of a number. I'm getting 166. So let's see what 166 says. This is what he's saying. We're on a journey together. Think that we have agreed the route. The map is all planned out and already drawn. The details may change because sometimes we make a detour if we go off track, but the end route is always the same. Our home is in our hearts. Our hearts make our home together. So treat your body like it is our car and our vehicle to get us home. Be good to yourself. Listen to what your body needs. Focus on filling your body with love and light, and trust that it is the fastest route for us to get home. So yeah, he does want you to continue on your journey. He wants you to focus on the love and the light and the spirituality and ascension. Okay, you need to move forward on your journey. That's what he's telling you. Because when you're in your heart space, when you're in your truth, you know, when you're in your divine essence, that is going to, you know, aid in the connection and in the journey of bringing you back into union. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Please subscribe or like my video, okay? And if you guys want to check me out, you can check me out on Instagram. My name on there is SoulSecrets 7, or oh my god, I keep doing that. SoulSecrets 2019. It's because I also have a Facebook account. You guys can check me out on there too. It's obviously www.facebook.com/SoulSecrets789. Okay, and you can find me on Facebook through there. Okay, you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching. Take care. Until next time. Bye-bye.